Hi kids, how are you all? I'm doing good. I hope you too stay safe and healthy with your family members. Yes. Kids, in this session we are going to learn about savings, types of savings and investments and black money in detail, as well as this is our last part of an unit 1 in economics. Okay, let's have a look on this. Savings in banks and investments. Savings are defined as a part of consumers' disposable income, which is not used for current consumption, rather kept aside for future use. There are several ways through which a person can save money. The banking facilitates saving money through various forms of accounts. See, savings referred as the amount of left over after an individual's consumer. Spending is subtracted from the amount of what we have. Yes, this is what called as saving, which is not going to be used for current consumption and it has been kept for future use. It has several ways to save money. For saving, banking facilities also available. Yes. We can see the types of saving. First one, student saving account. There are savings accounts some banks offer specifically for young people enrolled in high school or college, and they maintain future more flexible terms such as lower minimum balance requirements. See, under this scheme, some banks offer specifically for young people who had enrolled their names in high schools or college. It's very much beneficial for students. Under this scheme, we can maintain lower minimum balance. Yes, this is what called student saving account. Second, savings deposits. Savings deposits are opened by customers to save the part of their current income. The customers can withdraw their money from their accounts when they require it. The bank also gives a small amount of interest to the money in the saving deposits. See, saving deposits, it can be opened by customers to save their current income. Yes, in this, customers can withdraw their money whenever they need it. And a bank also gives small amount of interest to the money, which depends on the basis of our amount. This is what called saving deposit. Third one, current account deposit. Current accounts are generally opened by business firms, traders and public authorities. The current accounts helps in frequent banking transaction as they are repayable on demand. See, these accounts are generally opened for business purposes and traders we use this account mainly, and also for public welfare. This account play a major role by helping in frequent banking transaction, and also they can be repayable on demand. Yes, this is what called current account deposit. One is fixed deposit. Fixed deposits accounts are meant for investors who want their principal to be safe and yield them fixed yields. The fixed deposits are also called as term deposit, as normally they are fixed for specified period. See, fixed deposits are one of the most popular way to save money. It is considered as a safe investment, offer goods return, and it can be able to open easily, and this fixed deposit also called as term deposit. Normally they can fix it for specified period. So this is what called fixed deposit. And these are the types of saving schemes, yes, which we have. Yes. Investments. The process of investing something is known as an investment. It could be anything, that is money, time, efforts or other resources that you exchange to earn return in future. See, investment is the process of investing money for profit, that is called an investment. Yes, it's include mainly time or other resources that you exchange to earn returns in future. This is what known as investment. Investment can be made in different investments vehicles like stock, bonds, mutual fund, commodity futures, insurance, annuities, deposit account or any other securities or assets. See, and it can be made in different ways. For example, vehicles like we should see stock, bond, mutual funds, commodity futures, insurance, annuities, deposits, account or any other securities or assets. Yes, these are the things we need to check while investing on vehicle. Yes. An investment always comes with a risk of losing money, but it is also true that you can reap more money with the same investment vehicle. It has a productive nature that helps in the economic growth of the country. Yes, an investment always comes with the risk of losing money. We need to be aware more on that. Yes, but it has a productive in nature which helps in the economic growth of the country. Yes. Black money. Black money is any money on which it is not paid to the government. Black money is money earned through any illegal activity controlled by country regulations. Black money proceeds are usually received in cash from underground economic activity and such as are not taxed. See, this black money is not money on which is not paid to the government money. It is non-paid government money, and black money is not earned through any illegal activity controlled by country regulations. We can able to gain somewhat illegal activity. Through illegal activity only we can earn this black money. Yes. Black money also proceeds or usually received in cash from underground economic activities. And so these black money are not taxed. This is what called a black money. The black money is accumulated by the criminals, smugglers, hoarders, tax evaders and other antisocial elements of the society. In India, black money is fund earned in the black market on which income and other taxes have not been paid. See, these black money can be accumulated by the criminals, smugglers, tax evaders and other antisocial elements of the society, and the funds can be earned through black market. Yes, this is what the main intention of black money, in which the income and other taxes have not been paid properly. Yes. The total amount of black money deposited in foreign banks by Indians is unknown. The root cause for the increasing rate of black money in the country is the lack of strict punishments for the offenders. And these total amount of black money deposited in foreign banks by unknown Indians, they are not going to deposit here. Usually they used to deposit these all black monies in foreign banks by or Indians. Okay. Then main cause for the increasing rate of this black money is in the country is lack of strict punishment for the offenders. This is what the main reason, the growth of black money. Yes. Let us see now the effects of black money on economy. First one, dual economy. Second one, tax evasion, thereby loss of revenue to government. Third one, undermining equity. Fourth one, widening gap between the rich and poor. Fifth one, lavish consumption spending. Sixth one is distortion of production pattern. See, these should be considered as the effects of black money on economy. Students, can you repeat the points after me? Dual economy. Second one, tax evasion, thereby loss of revenue to government. Undermining equity. Widening gap between the rich and poor. Fifth one, lavish consumption spending. Sixth one, distortion of production pattern. These are the effects of black money on economy. Yes. Okay kids, this is what all I have for you in today's session. Yes, here I have attached our homework part. Try to do your homework on time. Okay kids, thank you.